València Potelles. Vol compartir amb vosaltres el premi de millor jugadora de l'any de la UEFA, que va rebre milions d'euros. La capitana del Barça Valladolid és la senyora futbolista que aconsegueix aquest guardó dues vegades de manera consecutiva. Enhorabona, València! Tercera jornada de Liga. L'àrbitre del partit és Ricardo de Burgos de Llotxea, del comitè basc. Avui ens visita el Real Valladolid Club de Futbol, que presenta aquest 11 inicial. Amb el dorsal 1, Massip, el 2, Luis Pérez, el 4, Quique, el 5, Javi Sánchez, el 6, Aguado, el 8, Mont.
Early goal in his late one. There was a penalty save from Henderson. First one he's missed for Spurs in 22, but 2 goals far and away eclipse the one that got away, and Spurs are where they want to be. Steve Cooper's Nottingham Forest, admirable. A lot of the ball, enjoyable to watch, clearly together, clearly indulged in their project. But Tottenham Hotspur look as though they're getting something on here, Rebecca. You begin to believe in them. The final score at their City ground, Nottingham Forest 0, Spurs 2.
Jim Beglin, Peter Drury, thank you very much indeed. You're right, because Spurs are now enjoying their best start to a Premier League season for 13 years. Great contest, super atmosphere, but Nottingham Forest have nothing to show for it. Instead, it is Tottenham who take away all 3 points and go third. So far, so good for Antonio Conte. And these teams go again in midweek. There's a whole midweek fixture list for you. Tuesday at 2, we build up to Leeds against Everton. This is all on USA this week, and 2 o'clock is our on-air time every single day. Same on Wednesday ahead of Liverpool. Newcastle's always decent, and then Manchester United go to Leicester on Thursday, which is also the final day of the transfer window. And don't forget, you can watch Sky Sports News on Peacock from 3 Eastern all day Thursday to see all of those last-minute deals, but we'll have you covered as well on Goal Zone right up until the deadline closes at 6 p.m. Eastern. Now, some good news. With that Tottenham 2-0 win, we have our first Premier League Pick'em jackpot prize winner of the season. In fact, we've got 4 winners. They all correctly predicted the 5 featured matches.
To Femenia, to Capoue, I should say. And that's a poor touch by him. They were immediately appealing to the referee after the shot from Gerard. Scrambled away into the final had his right arm. Real in the 97th minute. Well, the VAR official Rodriguez looks at it. It will 2-0, but now they need him for his team. He scored deep in stoppage time, not the hand. Oh well, when you look at it that slow, perhaps it was on the face. Has called over Jorge Figueroa, so maybe it won't be a penalty. But when we saw that frame-by-frame replay, but maybe they've seen an angle, missed the arm and went straight onto his face, and so he has the yellow card.
Some criticisms of some aspects of their performance early on in the Real arena, but as I said, that changed in a 20 or 30 minute spell of astonishing football in the second half, coinciding with coming onto the pitch from the bench of Barcelona's young teenage genius, Ansu.
Obviously not his preferred position, but this is where he's gonna make goals, excitement, action.
Is trotting across to take it. Pitch side today we have Jamie Easton. Welcome, Jamie.
控球指數，再加埋角球呢啲咁嘅進。
When Valladolid was under pressure and he was the man that was taken.
Xavi, a couple of them almost forced, you could say, with Busquets coming back from suspension, Koundé making his debut, and Christensen having picked up a fever. But if you look at the bench that Xavi Hernandez is sitting on, the quality and the depth that he has to call on is quite astonishing.
It is astonishing, and what a headache, honestly, for Xavi. If you got to make the starting lineup with the players you have to leave on the bench. I mean, that's pressure as well for a coach. You're sitting in front of all those big players behind you. You know, they're ready to go. They want to play. You're keeping them out, but obviously, Xavi is someone who can deal with that, with this pressure easily. Simon.
Monchu with the free kick for Valladolid just outside the centre circle. The former Barcelona and Girona man chips it in. It's well played in and collected comfortably by Ter Stegen. Joaquin Fernandez with the header, trying to link up with Sergio Guardiola, didn't quite manage it. Ivan Sanchez plays the ball back, and Luis Perez finds Jordi Masip, a very popular character amongst the more veteran members of the Barcelona playing squad today. Jordi Masip.
As we see here, Balde caught sleeping a little bit. Aguado blocking him. He didn't really need to block him. Because Joaquin, as Barca is attacking again.
There's a chance, and the shot from Dembele. Which is this Barcelona side, and their attack. Like that, as he would have desired, it goes out for a goal kick. Jamie, we saw Pacheta there trying to communicate with his players. He's a bit of an old school coach, but a very honest one, a very upfront one as well. I wonder if you had any idea what he was trying to say to the players, what he was trying to change 6 minutes in.
He was trying to speak with Javi Sanchez. I've seen him also asking Anwar to come more to the sideline, and now he's specifically asking Aguado to search for the ball and touch it with his teammates in a more, let's say, tranquil way. He doesn't want things to speed up here at the Spotify Camp Nou tonight.
Well, it's easier said than done. It must be said, Guardiola got the final touch there. It's a Barcelona throw in. Ronald Araujo.
5 years old.
well, and there's plenty of experience. Comfortably blocked by Kike Perez. Yet another corner for Barcelona.
And one thing that has changed for Dembélé, Simon, you've seen him receiving twice on the edge of the box from Rafinha. Normally, Xavi asked the wingers to keep width. On this occasion, we see Dembélé receiving in a central area.
Well, the corner was struck in. They get it away somehow. We've had Sanchez cutting a lonely figure, although Aguado was making a good run. Anwar, Aguado, back to Anwar. There's a chase for Dembélé. Does really well and gets the applause of the fans as he gets back in time, cuts out Anwar's cross. It will be the first corner of the game for Valladolid. Good work there defensively from Dembélé.
Very good work. Valladolid once again attacking down the right. Simon obviously spotting the weakest point, the weakest link in Barcelona's defense. It was a great chance, but Dembélé's done great to stop the cross because Guardiola
out swinger, greeted in the air by Javi Sanchez. Free kick. The challenge on Jules Koundé considered illegal by Mr. De Bourg.
One v one at the back.
There's Gavi on the ball for Barcelona, supported here by Jules Koundé. Now Rafinha.
It's got to be so frustrating, Simon, when you're pressing, you're doing everything right, and then the goalkeeper just picks Lewandowski with that perfect ball.
Well, that's one thing Ter Stegen, of course, has brought to Barcelona over the years. Brilliant distribution play. Meanwhile, here's Dembélé on the overlap. It's Balde, does really well. Can he cut it back? He cuts it back. But Anwar was there to block. Ball kept in play. Koundé finding Gavi. Rafinha wants it again. The cross is a good one! Oh. And somehow the ball doesn't go in Lewandowski. Lewandowski doing the rest, and he'll have been as surprised as anyone to see them come back off the post.
How didn't it go in, really, Simon? As soon as I saw the ball leaving Rafinha's foot, I thought, oh, what a ball that was. Half a goal. Lewandowski with the right connection as well. We see it here. Rafinha looks up, looks at Robert Lewandowski in between centre backs. The header is perfect, and then Masip had no chance. You know, the push on Javi Sanchez a little bit to make space for himself. Very lucky, Jordi Masip there. Wow.
He certainly was, and Lewandowski was close to getting another touch on it there, inches away.
Xavi was already celebrating.
The ball having bounced off the shoulder blades of the Valladolid keeper. Brilliant movement and header there from Lewandowski. Well aware of
left foot. That was half a goal really for Lewandowski. And with Dembélé, as I was saying, playing more. Not the real Ousmane Dembélé.
Eric Garcia and Balde. By young Gavi. And now the fans. From Anwar Touami, he plays it back to Ter Stegen, who picks out Koundé. Koundé loves getting forward. And there's plenty of space there to find Gavi. Gavi hesitating, hits it straight at Joaquin Fernandez, wins a corner, but he had options there.
Too easy for me. Look at Javi Sanchez, attracted by Lewandowski. Look at the space. You know, from Escudero to Joaquin, who does really well. Shuffle across and stop Gavi's shot. But, you know, you could see Pedri running into space, Gavi as well, left completely unmarked. There's work to be done there for Valladolid.
Dembélé. Oh, lovely feint, gets the ball onto the right foot, but it's well collected by Masip. Well, Valladolid. If they didn't expect they were going to
be as Jamie was saying, and Pacheta was asking Aguado to get more on the
through to Masip.
Uses different tones of whistles, and it seems like his players understand what every single tone means.
There's a fabulous interview with Pacheta in one of the Sunday newspapers today in Spain, and gives a really good look into how his footballing philosophy developed through his youth. Meanwhile, it's played over the top by Gavi to Dembélé. Dembélé drives it in, it takes a deflection and goes out for yet another corner for Barcelona. He really is old school, Pacheta, isn't he? And was so unfortunate, I think it's fair to say, getting promoted back in 2020 with Elche. Not given the chance in La Liga, and then doing really well at West.
And as Barca,
problems for Monchu there, little back healer to Gavi.
Monchu doesn't really know what to do. Lewandowski with the finish.
Gorgeous. Backheel from Busquets.
Yeah. You can see it by the way that his teams play, and obviously, of course, they leave gaps and spaces, but they try.
Rafinha, and it's blocked by Masip, who can't hold it. The ball goes out for another corner. Barcelona very much on the front foot. Just to end that comment, Andrea, about Pacheta, if anyone can get hold of El Mundo, I have to recommend very highly the interview today with the Valladolid manager. Rafinha with the delivery here. This will be an in-swing. Back to Busquets. Busquets ping.
Engine, Simon.
Yeah.
Now you've got obviously 10 players plus the goalkeeper in front of.
Protecting the ball as it goes out for a Barcelona throw.
Defensively, Barca look pretty strong.
Lovely couple of combinations there. The ball comes back to Rafinha. Beautiful turn. With a bit of good fortune, the ball comes to the feet of Gavi. Plays it back to Araujo. Garcia. Lewandowski. Lovely touch again. Lovely turn too. Picks out Dembele. Dembele with the left foot off the top of the crossbar. Barcelona hitting the woodwork for the second occasion. And looking. Beating Masip and just clipping the top off.
Again, a little bit more patience.
That was poor from Rafinha.
As well. Give it to a superstar and hit the rest. Because the first touch from Lewandowski.
Comes out to Koundé. Koundé's crossed in the penalty area, looking for Araujo on that occasion. It was won by Monchu. Picked up the loose ball there, Balde. Busquets. Garcia. It's Pedri. Pings it wide. Collected by Rafinha. Rafinha with the cross to the far post, and this time Lewandowski makes absolutely no mistake. You talked about needing a superstar.
When Lewandowski, when he tried to react, Lewandowski had the advantage, so there was all
keep the ball in play but fails. The ball in play but fails. Goal kick.
But this man here,
Under pressure from Ivan Sanchez, he manages to find Ter Stegen, who picks out Jules Koundé. Koundé, who, as we said, only registered with La Liga just over 24 hours ago after a very nervy week or so around the Spotify Camp Nou. We saw in the presidential box, and I'm sure Jamie might be able to confirm this, the Valladolid president Ronaldo Di Nazario, alongside the Barcelona president Jan Laporta. Who
Exactly. Some of the players they want to put on the market.
This is a bit better from Valladolid. And
and as you know, he's a very good friend of
finding Dembele. Well, if we do get a close controls, taking on Ivan Sanchez. Cuts it back for Dembele. thought about a shot. Players. Today it's
You could see that he wasn't. Again, down the right. And obviously Barca doing everything to be. All positive. All playing on the other side.
It's a throw into Valladolid. Escudero to take it. Doesn't quite get it back from Guardiola. It's a firm challenge on Gavi. De Burgos Bengoche allowing the referee calls back the action to give a free kick for Guardiola's challenge on Araujo.
He's lost his boot there. Araujo.
Gavi. Pacheta turns his back momentarily on proceedings to make notes. Here's Dembele. Lovely scale. Koundé keeping the ball in play. He's got space to attack. Koundé tries to cut it back. It's blocked by Kike. Put back in, but rather poor attempted cross by Jules Koundé. It's won back by Busquets, but no advantage seen by the referee. Gives a free kick for the foul on Sergio Escudero.
He wasn't too convinced, Koundé. It was a shy type of run from him, as was found brilliantly by Ousmane Dembélé. He could have just run diagonally towards goal. He tried the cross. Obviously, it's only his first start in La Liga for Barca. He hasn't played at right back for a while either, so.
Ball sent floating down the left wing. It's one in the air well by Koundé, getting the better of Kike. Garcia finds Pedri. Now Gavi. The understanding between those two really is sublime, isn't it?
Yes.
Dembele, talk about understanding. Gavi gets to the byline. Good cross into the far post. Well defended by Joaquin Fernandez.
Very well defended. And again, Lewandowski with the turn and the run.
There's a chase for Guardiola, and Araujo deals with the threat with such poise. Turns and leaves the ball with Busquets. Busquets finds Dembele. Dembele taking on Escudero. Cuts inside.
Oh.
Lovely ball! What a fabulous goal! Pedri with the finish. Barcelona lethal on the transition. And that is absolutely joyful to watch with just over 2 minutes to go before the break. Barcelona double their lead. Pedri with the finish. It's unstoppable for Jordi Masip. It's Pedri's first goal of the season, and it's Barcelona 2, Valladolid 0.
We were talking about Valladolid having problems to follow runners, but listen, this is pure quality. How are you going to follow, you know, a run from a player like Pedri, really? Obviously, Anwar is with him. He just leaves him. Monchu's ball watching, so he doesn't know where Pedri is. Once Anwar reacts, it's too late. Obviously, the defenders, Joaquin Fernandez, is just asking help from his teammates, but there's no chance you can stop this finish. It's a pass to the back of the net, pure quality. Great first start from Barcelona, 2-0, and obviously now for Valladolid. It's a very high mountain to climb, Simon.
I was going to say, Andrea, now for Valladolid the problems start, but they started 43 minutes 37 seconds ago, really, didn't they?
Yeah, exactly. Now it's about staying in the game, really, and not conceding more to Barca. I mean, it's going to be very, very hard to stop this Barcelona team from playing and creating chances, because they've been creating chance after chance. Rafinha, Dembele, now Pedri, you know, timing his run perfectly to the box. He will score goals as well, Simon. I mean, he does everything well. What a player.
Monchu on the ball, the referee calling back the play,
and another Valladolid player warming up, Simon, and I see it's Oscar Plano. So clearly Pacheta doesn't like at all what he's seen in this first half.
Well, certainly viewers who have been watching, there's a yellow card for Monchu. And
oh, look at Kike Perez's leg. It's been hit. Obviously, he didn't mean to Araujo, but
well, it just was put on the screen by the graphics department. I don't want to confirm 100% that yellow card as yet. But
it's clear that the Burgos Bengochea wants to calm down a little bit the players. So if it's been a yellow card, it's been for protests.
presumably dissent, having seen that challenge on Kike by Araujo. I was just going to say, Andrea, people who were used to watching Valladolid in the last spell in the top flight would maybe even be asking themselves why Oscar Plano isn't on the pitch from the start. He was such an important part of Sergio's Valladolid side, wasn't he?
Yes, because he can play in different positions as well.
And there's a good attempt from Guardiola, just failing to hit the target, trying to catch Ter Stegen off a guard. 4 minutes have been added to this first half, and it's really important for Xavi's side to remain switched on until the half-time whistle goes. How many times have Barcelona got themselves into a very dominant position in a game, only to switch off for a silly minute or two and see themselves hit and their rivals right back in the game?
Yeah, a couple of sloppy balls, you know, when you know it's easy, let's say, that the game is in your hands, and listen how easily you can give away a chance. Sergi Guardiola, obviously knowing that in a race with Araujo he had no chance, he went for goal from distance, but you know, a decent chance for Valladolid. So I'm sure that Xavi will, you know, the team talk at half-time will be, guys, don't relax, let's keep pushing, go for the third one, and obviously kill the game.
Aguado wins a throw for Valladolid. Pacheta working out his possibilities. It's Escudero with the delivery of this one.
And Xavi hasn't waited for the half-time. He's already reprimanded his players a couple of times, saying they lost the ball twice and that cannot happen.
They've lost it again. It's collected by Quique Perez. Pedri was quick to snap into that one. Escudero goes down, wins a free kick.
And the free kick is always a chance. We saw it earlier. You know, Monchu found Joaquin in a very good position. Let's see if the back centre-back goes at the back of Balde once again.
Lewandowski complaining that Javi Sanchez and Escudero sandwiched him there, but the referee's given the free kick of an action just a few moments later.
Well, Barca has changed the marking, by the way. It's Koundé dealing with Joaquin.
Well, there's a good free kick. And it's Eric Garcia very nearly heads home into his own goal. Anwar was close to getting on the end of it. That is by far the clearest chance Valladolid have managed to create.
That was close. That hit the post.
Very, very close indeed. In comes the cross again. And how many times have we seen Barcelona put themselves in this kind of situation? Total dominance for 99% of the game, or in this case the half, only to be put under extreme pressure just as they're waiting to hear the referee's whistle. There's still just under a minute to go, 50 seconds to go. It's a corner from Valladolid. It's going to be Monchu with the delivery. Driven in low to the near post. It's a poorly worked set piece, and in the end Balde manages to get it away. It's headed back in by the excellent Sergio Escudero, out by Gavi. In the end, well, Busquets just about dealing with it and winning a throw in. It's been all about Barcelona in this first half, Andrea, but Valladolid showing signs now in these closing seconds that perhaps in the second half they won't be a pushover.
No, absolutely. And you know, a set piece is always a chance, and Barcelona, they can't really relax and stop playing. I think that these last 4 minutes are going to be good for Xavi, you know, in order to give the right team talk at half-time.
Balde back to Pedri. Pedri to Busquets. Now Jules Koundé. Dembélé. Dembélé squares it. Balde, he's got Rafinha outside him. But there's no time for more at the Spotify Camp Nou, as referee de Burgos Bengochea blows for half-time. Robert Lewandowski insisting to the match referee in his complaint. Shouldn't be complaining too much. He got the opening goal. A brilliantly worked move, the cross coming in from Rafinha. Here we're seeing the second goal scored by Pedri to put the cherry on the icing on the cake, and Barcelona go in at half-time 2-0 to the good. For Valladolid, it's been a struggle from the opening seconds of the game. Barcelona in dominant form, and although they've hit the post on a couple of occasions and created as many as 10 corners and plenty of chances, Valladolid still very much in this one. At the Spotify Camp Nou at half-time, it's Barcelona 2, Valladolid 0.